In 2018, I gathered a couple friends, and I convinced them on building an application on Ethereum that can do something that you couldn't do with any other technology. That was, for me, a way to show that Ethereum wasn't just the technology for speculating with financial assets or for gambling or for criminal activities. There could be things that you could build with programmable blockchains that really solve problems that people have better than any other technology. And one obvious problem back then and still today is that these days in our digital lifestyle, we don't own nothing. All the information in your iPhones or Android devices and in many computers, it's stored on the cloud, and you're subject to certain policies, and you don't have ownership of that information. And it's very common that if it's no longer a business for your provider to serve it or host it, they will shut it down, or they will change the terms, or they will start charging you. And one platform that's been subject to these issues was Foursquare. Foursquare was a Web2 app that you had in your phone, and when you went to a bar or a restaurant, you checked in and you got a little collectible. Now, the little collectible wasn't on a blockchain, it wasn't yours. And when Foursquare decided to change their business model, people that had thousands of collectibles were left in the dark. So I was like, why don't we build an Ethereum application on which these little collectibles are NFTs, and because they are minted on a blockchain, they are immutable and you have them forever, and they have all the qualities that NFTs have, like authenticity and provenance and several other things that don't really come to mind. So we started building this, and it goes pretty well. We launched in 2019. Well, I have explained this already. I messed up the order of the slides. So that's the little intro of POAP. By the way, there's going to be a POAP at the end of the talk, so you better get your apps ready and some other housekeeping stuff that's really fun. Now, this way of coming up with the idea of POAP out of wanted to show that Ethereum was useful technology that makes sense, brings us what is the most obvious early organs of a company, which is the idea and how to finance it. If we were analyzing major companies, companies have plenty of organs, like legal and HR and revenue, sales, purchasing, etc. But in an early startup, you pretty much have someone, the founder or a group of founders that have an idea, and if the idea is good, they will love funding it. You didn't tell the story of how POAP was funded. Oh, this is not a secret, I funded it myself. POAP, when POAP raised money for the first time, I was already several $1 million down in spending. What's the business model of POAP? POAP has two sources of revenue. One is enterprise partnerships. We have plenty of companies that hire us for helping them do precious digital collectibles. These companies are businesses like Mercedes-Benz, American Express, Porsche, Goldman Sachs, Swift, and hundreds others. And similarly, we also make money by individuals that buy their mintlings, and they pay $25 per 100 POAPs. And that's working pretty well. The market is really small. There's like 10,000 people in crypto that can appreciate POAP well. So we don't make that much money with that.